me like the sunny, I shine when it's sunny, this platinum and rose. Gonna out the street when I go to DC, I'ma see the mall. Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different, here we go. Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different, here we go.
Crazy different city with some different. I can switch my the same way that I change my clothes. Man, it's crazy, I'm blue and envelope. And you know I'm never lacking, gotta do without stopping traffic. Water on my paddock, in automatic. I drink water when I'm fasting. Use a ass, love me and I can't have it. Boy, I'm from average. Better wait till
Every time I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different, here we go. Every time I'm gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. Tryna spend the whole M on some clothes. Got a bonus, I sold out the show. Got a, like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that road. Some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you.
Feet up what you think of. Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts had turned to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living with your dad on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and your dad wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to it's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to look out, it's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hated or love it. The underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life, you still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice and super duper fly. Juicy, keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads.
Money over on my headstone. Here lies them getting paid, but never take a loss on my headstone.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Austin Bats and the Pittsburgh.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Austin Bats and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the one interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The first carry now. This is Matthews. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On first down, this is Geis looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Back 22.
From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards for number 11. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Gun! Detroit!
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle, Dorsett. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 1. To throw again is Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
One thing that you find out on a sweep play is the fortitude of the people running it. Because that is a run, and then there's some contact when you finally get to the edge. And those guys who can hold that point of attack and hold up on that contact, they create the plays that we just saw there. Really nice play by the defensive guys.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Jordan Reed has it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Drive one.
Yo.
Well, they just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
So a decent game, first all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating?
Yeah.
The guys who just gave up that play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
See. I couldn't even see Jesus for any fucking contact.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
Now it's Watson.
Bitch.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side is complete to Reed. So he got free in one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The completion good for 3 and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Watson. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Fucking
They
3rd
all
down
came together there,
conversions.
in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
False start, offense.
Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Down, back 22.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that
the ball
last
in about
run,
5. Here comes another 3rd down
change in that
conversion.
area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think about drive, you're going to get 6 out of it.
Oh, let's go, Philip Dorsett.
The drive can pay dividends later on.
Philip Dorsett.
Don't you block.
Touchdown.
Oh, baby.
Phillip
Oh, baby.
93 yards. And his guys are going to add
Philly
on to
D.
their lead.
3 kickoff returns for a touchdown. He's fucking coming back next year.
Teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a
Broke 3
blur when he
tackles.
gets a full head of steam, and
So
he got a
fucking
full head of
stupid.
steam there. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal,
I'm
field goal,
addicted
field
to
goal.
money.
They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
I'm addicted
When
to
you put
money.
together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Matthews.
Technically for next job
space
retard.
up to about the 25. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Playing Blevins.
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Money.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that 1st down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The wrong fucking button.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Well, could have been sacked, I guess.
On the catch, it's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
And there's a run to be happy with. good, solid yardage, he'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to the 30-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
You know. Thank God.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Okay.
At worst,
Okay, while they were
open up
alive.
the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a gain there of 11 yards. Jackson from the shotgun.
No, wrong button.
And he floats one there, incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders look a little
fucking button
when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again, eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Great fucking blocking up there.
Sacked back at the 22. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Lutz's kick is
fucking
good.
block, dude.
And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it.
Give me that shit. I wasn't even fucking looking. And then I look up and I got the fucking ball in my hands. You fucking retard. You know what, just that, I'm gonna shove this shit down your throat now, you fucking bitch.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are gonna be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Now it's Jackson going deep downfield for Ross. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He may try and run for this. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Jackson on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Detroit! Detroit! On first and 10, it's Jackson. This is close.
Oh, shit.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Down Jackson on second down.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, fucking hold on to it, dude.
He wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
You idiot. Fucking retard, dude.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Detroit! Detroit! Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh, what a fucking catch for Rashad Perriman.
Rashad Perriman as time expires in the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Returnable for Dorsett. They find some open field here.
Oh, is this going to be kickoff for number 4 for a touchdown? Oh!
Philip Dorsett, an even 90 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it.
What a throw.
So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article is saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
They start the second half with a run by Geis. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'm going to get to you and that monkey.
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Yeah. Laugh it up, dude. Down fucking 28 points.
Drive, remember,
Yuck it up, you piece of shit.
He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. A perfectly executed crossing route. Watson on first down.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, come on.
Almost picked, but instead
right to you, dude. You gotta catch that. Gotta catch that, stupid. Fucking in your greedy fucking mitts.
That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Watson now to throw, and he fends him off. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
It being a bitch run from.
On third down, Watson. He finds Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Third and long, it's Watson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Oh, they get to the
give me that shit.
It's blocked.
I wasn't even looking.
Well, that field goal block.
Yo, what's up, my man Cam? Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm like Peach, keep tuning in and out.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, man.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
59 just sitting there waiting for it. In the fucking huddle, huh? Get that guy a fucking playbook.
Looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity.
There you go. Yeah, right tackle still the line of scrimmage over there.
Track him down for a loss of 13, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Oh, let's go. Perfect punt.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
Oh, he's just carrying Aaron Donald, right? Yeah, there you go. He'll punt.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Joke.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the
Sick
first
fucking
down
joke.
run, and it's second and 4.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now,
is he gonna break that too?
Stack the line of scrimmage, or do you
He
play
could fucking
normal
use that.
defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They'll try and get it with Geis. Oh, now he bowls him over. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They get 5 out of that one, and they lose the chains.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because you see these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Should have fucking went high. Damn it.
The 15 to the 16. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And this is going to be
is he going to fucking catch that without even looking at the ball?
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Dorsett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
Derrick.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity to protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Solid loss of 4.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit his safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just know where to go, where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Oh, come on, what are you doing, John Ross? Put your fucking hands out. Catch the fucking ball.
Ross that time, and it's 3rd down. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
That's the fucking ball, dude.
So I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E!
Rain Man.
Back now in Pittsburgh.
Let it rain.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Jackson will throw again.
No. Fucking retard. Standing there pushing the shit out of my tight end. Yeah, get fucked, dude. How about that? Go get fucked.
And finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. In for the score. And this offense is running away.
Damn straight.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Black 22! Black 22!
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of
points. Oh, let's go.
Intercepted.
Ryan Shazier.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they take over. They'll set up shop
using for a big
at
fucking
the 46-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a yard.
I got to the 45.
Carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead.
Tell me to go for it.
Charles, you still taking shots like that
me?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep playing it.
I don't even know where they told me to go for it. You're a fucking field goal next time. That's so stupid.
They're on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield. Right at the 40.
No, I want to go for that.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow.
They won the fucking suggested him that. It drew in my fucking
screen.
screen.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule.
Are you with me, with me, with me, with
you won't hear
me?
people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said.
Yeah, they shove their play calls in my face, and usually I'm just hitting extra quickly in 4th down.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense has an elite receiver. If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back to throw, Watson. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Again, it's Watson.
Is he going to break that?
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On the handoff, it's Geis.
Nice play,
push his way down to
nice
about
play.
The 12. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
No easy touchdowns.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week.
Back them up.
Get some momentum going.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Oh, my fault,
From the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. They'll hand it down to Geis.
Take him down. That's touchdown today, buddy.
Right
Nice play, Bloodins. They can fucking earn this.
Nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going.
And this is
Aw, man.
picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Congratulations. Yeah, celebrate it up, buddy. You're down by 40 points. Yuck it up.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Boo, ref.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
No, check, Patriot! Check, Patriot! Check, Patriot!
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Leopard!
And they'll go on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Not gonna get this snap off. Fucking hustle, dude.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson going deep downfield for Ross. And give him another 6.
Yeah,
It's
fuck you
caught
guys,
for
huh?
a touchdown,
Fuck you.
And the blowout continues.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time,
Yeah, you
he's
did.
to sing in this situation.
You're gonna be in there. You're gonna hear yourself. Go back and listen to yourself after. I was streaming this whole party.
But she's singing too.
There's a minute left.
She's on like the 5th tune at
Yeah,
this point.
she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights.
Game taken, yeah.
The
My
party
game took
was
about
over.
57. Well, I'm at 57 now. It'll probably be another minute or 2. I think Camps took 57 today, too.
This fielded at the 2.
About average. I mean, it's not even us passing a lot of the time. It's like the
across the 25,
computer.
couple extra yards up
I mean,
to the
they're down the whole time, so
27-yard
they haven't run the ball.
line. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. And these
Are
numbers
you with me,
showing
with
up
me,
on the
with me,
screen,
with me, with
that's
me,
why
with me?
he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a full 4 quarters.
But what they were hoping for was a half of a game. If they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the
Come
best,
on.
they
A little more
always
effort
feel
than
like
that.
they're one run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big, and we're starting to see that here in the second half.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Now a first down throw, Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Close
I'm
there. He
addicted to
caught it, just wasn't able to
money.
stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
I'll give them whatever catch they want. They
Passing
let me
game
fucking light them up
for
at the end of it.
Pittsburgh. Here's another
It's so
first down.
satisfying.
On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there at 22. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, Watson. And
Good
it's going
play,
to be
Ryan.
incomplete. 12 seconds left. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gardner. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
We should just give up because we're not going to win this.
A second down.
My goal is to not let them get a touchdown, and they're right there.
3.
Just fucking give up, guys.
Watson looks to throw again. He's got a man. It's Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Yeah.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for
He had 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown that game with Dorsett. Someone's earning themselves a new contract. I'm gonna stop streaming now. Oh yeah, baby. You still watching? Yeah, trying to make up all this music. Yeah, I decided to try to. I'm trying to make them all man, so we'll see how that works out. He was a slot corner when I drafted him. Yeah, I mean, I went with the best available. He's been playing fine. That guy Isaiah Oliver, I picked him up off the free agency when the season started. It's like my best secondary player. Also earning himself a tag contract. Win, 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 win! Don't forget that one.
I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman, I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Shot push, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life and then the ape in. I live with birds from that. So like I see it's in that. I'm on the turf again. This, that, from the back of the I got a girl. The better shit.
Oh yeah? My backup. Yeah, they only show it at the top of your screen if you won an award. Yeah. I'm assuming you won one. I haven't won. Any new draft stories? I'd be shocked. He didn't actually win one, so I don't know why.
It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself.
He's already 99 overall and everything.
And you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to traffic. My windows ain't tinted, so
yeah, Crocker is third in offense. He's higher in MVP than he is in offensive player of the year. Makes sense. That guy Raymond Lett or whatever on the Bucks is fucking Roland Lett. He's fucking filthy. Quarterback. Defensive player of the year. You have a bunch of guys in contention. I have one, Ryan Shazier. You have literally like 7 guys in contention for defensive player of the year. Defense must be playing well. Offensive rookie of the year, I got I think you're still number 1 with Crocker. Mike Rainier is 2nd, and then Houston Perry, Thomas George are 7th, and then I got 5th and 6th. Walker Roan. Me too. I haven't used like a defensive lineman in a while because I've been blitzing so much. Walker Roan is the defensive rookie of the year. Shocking, he overtook Rashawn Carr. Walker Roan, that linebacker I drafted.
So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of
pressure. It's all about that recency bias in this game.
Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this.
Isaiah Oliver, second defensive back, right behind Duke Dawson. Finally have top kicker. Dude, I was looking at the kicking. You've only kicked like 4 field goals this fucking year. I've kicked like 15, and I have 10 over 50 yards, and they didn't give it to me. I was like, dude. It depends for me. It depends on how close the game is.
I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. Sorry. So my supporters, man.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the game for me. If it's like a close game, I will. I usually just do it anyways, because otherwise I feel like when you don't punt and you don't just give them the ball when they deserve it, the game just tries to fuck you. Go out of their way to give it to you. Fuck it. Oh, give me that. Don't give me something retarded. I'll take that. Another guy I drafted too, Ono Cone, is filthy. He's the guy I took Canada draft. He's actually gotten real good.
So I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I fought it, then I got it, couldn't wait.
Get awareness.
I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune.
I didn't even know that.
Made me a fortune, man.
Same thing. I think I did that to the Browns. I gave him Jarek McKinnon, Montavis Bryant.
Stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
I think I like, there's a quarterback in the 5th round I like, Scott Gokong. I think I might, he's one of the few that actually look like it might be worth drafting.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like. Know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
Hold up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, yeah. You're with me or against me, though. You're either with me or against me, though. Win, 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 win.